Hello, everyone. And thank you, Lucia. I must say that all these pictures that you have just showed to us really resonate with me. And it's kind of really strong emotion and strong memory for me related to the 8 years of fighting for democracy in Poland. It's far from perfect still now, but today I would like to show you a few examples and some experience from the time what we were having in Poland between 2015 and 2023. So why the topic is such an important for me, because I really have this strong personal connection to this topic, and I would like to quote the one sentence that we used 2 years ago and last year when we organized an event in Warsaw with sharing experience of raising money for difficult causes. We said in times of unpredictable crisis and non-transparent practices in financing civic activities with public money, raising money from individuals becomes crucial for the independence and sustainable development of organizations. I really believe in that, and on the right side, you can see the poster of my colleague present in the time when we have the rally almost every day in Warsaw. So here is I already mentioned this, but we could really observe the shrinking democracy in Poland, and obviously this is also fundraising opportunity. If there are some attacks on media, on judges, on independent NGOs, you can use this opportunity to raise money. And when I was getting ready for this presentation today, I made some research to find a proper model describing this phenomenon of raising money based on anger, and I found one which is called Avenger Philanthropy, and there is even really interesting research paper done by Dr. Sarah Louise Mitchell describing this phenomenon. So how it works, it's simple. People are angry. People want to do something. People want to take a revenge. There is a clear enemy. So people are donating, and it's very spontaneous. It's personal. It's organic. But at the same time, quite often there is no direct link between the donor and the organization, because this is not kind of response to organizational message. This is response to what is happening on a media. So yes, you can raise money for LGBTQ organizations quite easily. You can raise money for independent media on that occasion, and you can raise money for women's rights. This is the photo taken in Warsaw during the pandemic, when it was not allowed people to gather. The maximum 5 people could gather at the same time in Warsaw at the moment. And that's what happened when the Constitutional Court in Warsaw made a decision that I'm not going to elaborate today. Anyway, the money was raised, people gathered, and the movement was created. But after these 8 years of fighting for democracy, we can observe in Poland that for some organizations, it was only one-off occasion to raise money, and for some other, it was a beginning of sustainable raising money and long-term process of raising money. And I was wondering, what were the criteria for those organizations who made this system sustainable, who used this occasion to build the proper fundraising programs? And I think, and I believe in that, there are kind of 2 elements. First element is about systems, proper CRM system, thanking, collecting data, all these wonderful mechanisms that which were already described by our colleagues from the UK. And that's the lesson that we as a fundraiser and NGO managers should learn. But also, I believe that there is one more element quite important, and it's proper problem definition related to the fundraising communication. Just one example for you on this occasion. There is this organization, part of the Open Society Network, that which Lucia already mentioned, which is called Battery Foundation in Poland. Battery Foundation is quite boring, is quite rich. This is not a sexy topic for fundraising, and we really were struggling to make it, to make it fundraisable, if I can use this word. And what happened, we use first of all, we use this very clear message. If you support Battery Foundation, it means that you support democracy. But also we really work on a proper defining the problems that Battery is fighting, and making sure that people understand that that we answer this problem. We are answering the problem of ruining democracy. I think in the end it was quite successful, and we managed to make quite sustainable model of raising money for democracy. In the end of the day, this money that they are collected, they are spent on grants to other charities. So I must say, I think that's quite a nice example and quite successful, because this is not easy to raise money from individuals to spend this money on the grants to other NGOs. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I know it was quite brief today, but I'm glad we could talk on in this group about such important topic, and I wish all the best for you for your fundraising. Thank you so much, and I will try now to stop my presentation. Thank you.